PharmaPal.
You're listening to Bloomscast, the official podcast of Blooms.io, home of the bioactive library for mass spectrometry instant optimization. Let's dive into the latest in natural chemistry, bioactive discovery, and the future of lab innovation.
Today, we're cutting straight to the chase. We've got this global market forecast report on herbal medicine.
Right.
And the idea is to give you that rapid download, key insights, where the money is, where it's headed, all from the data.
Exactly. Saves you having to dig through it all. This report gives, well, a real bird's eye view, doesn't it?
Yeah, looking out to 2032.
And our job is just to pull out what really matters.
Yeah.
You know? So you can grasp the landscape now and looking forward.
Okay, so first up, it flags the top performing segments right now. And it seems like supplements and traditional herbal remedies are really leading the charge.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ties into that whole wellness trend, people wanting preventative health.
Right, and maybe a bit of a return to like cultural heritage too.
Absolutely. That traditional remedy side shows these practices still hold huge cultural weight globally. People are definitely seeking ways to support health proactively.
Okay, so looking ahead, the report highlights key trends. What stood out?
Well, a big one is tech. More technology in developing and producing herbal meds. Think better extraction, quality control.
Interesting, like modernizing ancient practices.
Sort of, yeah. And also sustainable sourcing. That's becoming huge.
Driven by consumers, I bet. And just general environmental awareness.
Definitely both.
Yeah.
It suggests the market's maturing, you know?
Yeah.
Looking at innovation and responsibility. They're not separate things anymore.
Makes sense. Now let's talk dollars and cents. The report actually has a pricing outlook section.
Which is pretty crucial, yeah.
We don't have the exact figures here, but the fact they cover it suggests they expect shifts, right?
Right.
Based on materials, supply chains, competition.
Exactly. That outlook helps businesses plan. Are costs going up? Can we find efficiencies? It gives you clues for strategy.
And speaking of strategy, it offers strategic insights. Basically, how to, navigate this market.
Right. Moving from just observing the data to actually applying it.
So like advice on innovation, market entry.
Yep. Potentially recommendations on all that. How to compete effectively. It's the actionable intelligence part.
Gotcha. And who are the big players? Does it name names?
It does. It lists the key players, gives you that snapshot of who's leading, who's innovating.
Useful for understanding the competitive scene, partnerships, maybe acquisitions down the line.
Precisely. Understand the ecosystem.
Okay, foundationally, the report defines what it even means by herbal medicine. That seems pretty important for consistency.
Absolutely essential. It sets the scope. Are we talking just raw plants or processed extracts too? You need that clarity for the data to mean anything.
And it details the segmentation, right? How they break the market down.
By product type, teas, capsules, whatever, and geography.
So you get a more detailed view.
Yeah, much more nuanced. Different segments, different regions. They all have unique drivers and challenges.
Which leads to the regional coverage. It breaks it down by region and even country.
Super valuable. You can see how things differ between, say, Asia and Europe. Local tastes, regulations.
What works in one place might totally flop somewhere else.
Exactly. That detail is vital for targeted strategies.
And finally, the report kind of justifies itself, doesn't it? It explains why this info is valuable for you, the listener.
Yeah, whether you're an investor, running a business, or just, interested, it's about seeing the opportunities and the risks.
In what's clearly a growing global field.
Ultimately, it's a tool to help you make informed choices in a market that's, frankly, pretty complex and changing fast.
Okay, so wrapping up. We've touched on top segments like supplements, trends like tech and sustainability, the pricing angle, strategic advice, key players, definitions, segmentation, regional details, and why it all matters.
Quite a lot packed in there.
Yeah. So thinking about all that, what specific part of this global herbal medicine market makes you pause or seems, most promising? What questions does it leave you with? Definitely a lot to chew on in this space.
Thanks for tuning in to Bloomscast, brought to you by Blooms.io. Stay curious, stay connected, and we'll see you next time on the frontier of natural product innovation.
PharmaPal.